Sunshine here. So I went to family dinner tonight with my mom and grandmother and stepfather. And basically everybody knows at this moment but my grandmother and my father. And we finished eating dinner. And my grandmother's 90 years old, y'all. She's also been a nurse. And I'm just looking at her and feeling like that was my cats. And foster cats, kittens. And I said, just tell her. What's the worst that can happen? You're already owning that you're doing this. Like, what can be said? What do you have to lose? Right now, it's basically what I have to gain. I am already thinking about the overwhelming sense of confidence and happiness and how clothes are finally going to fit me like I want them to. So I keep kind of catching her eye, my grandmother, and then I chicken out, and then I catch her eye again, and then I chicken out. And finally, I say, Grandmother, I'm doing something in April. It's a pretty big event. I've thought about it. It's happening, and that was almost like I'm convincing myself, like, you're really going through this. But it is happening. This is for me. This is for my confidence. This is for my happiness. We only get one life. Let that sink in. We only get one life. So if you're going through anything where you're like, should I, shouldn't I, just do it. If it's going to be a positive thing, if it's going to influence your life for the better, if you're going to make more progressive steps after you do this thing, do it. Do it, please. And so I told her, I said, Grandmother, and I kind of put the, I'm just terrified of breast cancer thing in, just to kind of ease it a little bit. And that's not to say I'm not terrified of breast cancer, but it really doesn't run in my family. I'm really not getting this surgery because of breast cancer. I'm getting this surgery because of my self-image and what I want my self-image to be. And she goes on this long spiel about how she had many friends of family that were terrified of breast cancer, that basically got mastectomies as a, to make it not happen ever, because I can't think of the freaking word I'm trying to think of. And it was like something that was totally normal to her, and it was kind of weird that she was taking it so well. And I was like, okay. All I can be thankful for is that she was super happy for me. She gave me a hug. I showed her. So Dr. Peter Raphael has a video of his office and kind of what he offers and his state-of-the-art facility. And so I showed her that video, and she watched it. And I said, Grandmother, I've done my research. This guy is the best of the best. And that was it. And it wasn't even as painful as peeling off a Band-Aid. What do we expect when we're letting people know our deepest desires? I think we don't have expectations. I think we just go into the conversation saying, this is what I'm doing. So however they react is not unnecessary, but I'm still doing this. And we left while Steel Magnolias was starting to play on the TV, and it was like another regular family evening. And I couldn't be happier. So then that gave me the confidence to tell the one person that I really didn't know if I wanted to tell, if I just wanted him to know it had happened after the fact. My father. Me and my father have been at odds for a lot of our relationship, but we've also been very close for some of our relationship. And instead of waiting for him to find out, because one day they're just going to be gone, I decided to go ahead and call him tonight too. 2 Band-Aids off in one night, let's be real. And I basically called him and I said, hey, Dad, I got something to tell you. And I said, your opinion's not needed. Your thoughts about this aren't needed. Like, this is happening. I'm doing it. But I wanted you to know. And I told him. And he said, basically, thank you for believing in me enough to tell me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity rather than just not giving the opportunity. When life gives us adversities and we're not sure how the world's going to accept them, does it matter? Don't we just do it and do it for our own good? And then normally the rest of the world just falls in line. Or the rest of our tribe, the rest of the people that actually care about us, they just fall in line. So that was like coming out all over again to family, and I wanted to share my experience tonight. Like I said, I'm going to keep these videos coming, and they may seem informal, and maybe I'm on a soapbox. I don't know, but I hope at the end of the day, I'm real. I know I'm kind. I know I'm loving. And if you're watching, I love you so much, and thank you for being a part of this journey. Please follow, please subscribe, and let others know about my channel. Thank you.